Hello, everybody, and welcome to some St. Clair CSGO. My name is Deprive, joined alongside Zeddy tonight, and we're getting into things a little bit late here, just a little bit of miscommunication between the team and the production side of things. But overall, we are here. Zeddy, how do you feel about this one?
I mean, I'm always happy to see my boys pop off in some Counter-Strike global offensive action. Already down 2 rounds getting into this one. No big deal. We didn't see it, so it didn't happen for real. No problem here. Now Tyler left alone. It's a 1v5. Gonna take one down on his way out the door, and that's gonna be round 3. Not a great place to pop up on screen, but it is what it is, and we're here to have a good time.
Yeah, for sure. So you will see the Bearcats now lead by 3 after the first few rounds here on Nuke. And I mean, Tyler and Chance are really the only ones able to get a kill under their belt so far. They're having a hard time going against Zekra and Jinja here. They are dropping a lot of kills, so they will have an op and 4 AKs out now for the side of the Bearcats. St. Clair Saints going to be on a pistol buy. Let's see what goes down here shortly.
So
That's going to be Tim.
I'm just wondering, as someone who maybe doesn't have that much experience with CS:GO, explain to me a little bit about what's going on here with these weapon discrepancies in St. Clair and Missouri.
Yeah, so I was saying, Claire, they will be on the pistol, so it's a much less of a weapon than the AK or the sniper, right? You know, you're usually looking for a sniper or a rifle, etc. But when you're on the pistol buy, you're not as favored to, try to maybe close out the round. So it just makes it so much harder because you got to search for the head of the enemy, where Zekker can just shut down Tyler just like that. So St. Clair, though, they will have some money here now, so they will be able to buy some rifles. You will see Unicorn Love with the AUG. You're going to see Moz and Abyss with the AK, the M4s. And you will see Tyler with the AUG as well. Chance going to be the one pulling out the AWP. He's going to be trying to hold some angles with that here on the CT side of things. But the Bearcats, they're off to a strong start. And St. Clair, they're really going to have to bounce back here strongly.
Yeah, coming off of that weak round, coming into this now, finally being able to put some stronger weapons under their belt, it looks like might actually be able to do some more damage in this round. And Tyler drawing first blood against FPLC Saab with the beautiful shot there. Now Jinja gonna get the return kill onto Abyss as Chance takes Tim down on the angle. It's gonna be a 3-for-3. Actually, make that a 3-for-2. There are just bodies dropping all over the place here in this 5th round. Everybody's looking for that head shot, and it's just not happening.
Yeah, so 3v2 now in favor of the Saints, and they're in pretty good position here. Bearcats do have control of the site, so Jinja, he could find Unicorn though up here. Unicorn gonna fall off a little bit though, not play so aggressive. And he's gonna be making his way down the stairs, but the site control is in the hands of the Bearcats, so that is a little worrisome. They could be planting this bomb here sometime shortly. You'll see Jinja re-smoke that, and I think that's what's going to allow them to plant this bomb. They will see Unicorn push out of the smoke, so it's going to clean them up there. 2v2, very even health between both sides, so it's going to be interesting to see what goes down. Chance trying to get aggressive with his op here. He's going to run into the players, but they're actually opting to hop down vents, and it looks like they are going to take control of the B site. So going to be all up to St. Clair now to retake on this B site.
Coming in trying to contest after the plant has already gone down is always such an awkward situation because you're not only trying to find those cleanup kills, but you've also got to take care of the objective. At the end of the day, if the site gets claimed, it's a win for the T's. It doesn't matter how it happens or how many kills you pick up for yourself. So it's really going to be a stressful situation for both Tyler and Chance to contest this point and find those picks that they need. You can see Chance now trying to find a flank angle, flipping around as Tyler moves to the front, now kind of grouped up back together there. They actually managed to find the defuse. Looks like Chance going to try to defend, but the Bearcats with the easy wipe, instant double kill for Saxguy, and that's going to close out the round.
Yeah, so St. Clair Saints going to be trailing by 5 here now. Big game for the Bearcats is, both teams, we didn't really get a chance to touch on, each team's record, like their stats going into this one. So they're both 4-3, but the Bearcats do have a better buckle score, meaning that they have faced harder opponents to get to where they are right now. And so that's going to put them in a little bit of a favorite here for this matchup. As the St. Clair Saints, that's going to be Moz getting first blood. And now they are on a light buy, though, so they're going to keep above 2K in their accounts so they can buy some rifles going in the next round. But for now, they're just going to have some pistols and an SMG. For the Bearcats, they're going to have their full buy once again, so you should expect the Bearcats to probably take this one here. Now a 5v2 nice and early on. Looking to make it a 5v1 with this player up here in heaven. That's going to be Abyss getting tagged down, and he's going to get naded once again. The nade going to clean up Abyss all on to Tyler once again, and Tyler will get cleaned up. 6 in a row for the Bearcats to start, and they are off to a very, very strong start.
On these rounds from the Bearcats is just so perfectly clean. I really love the way Jinja led that round, starting off with the Molly and getting the cleanup kill, forcing that pressure in, kind of forcing St. Clair back into where they came from, driving them away from the point. It's such a good way to start off the round with a quick kill like that. It really sets the tempo for this team. And everything in CSGO is about tempo. It's economy tempo, it's kill tempo, it's round tempo. Like all of this stuff is huge, not just for your team's morale, but also for how they perform. And speaking of tempo, Chance starting off things strong for St. Clair with that initial pick onto Zekra is going to give his team a little bit of an advantage here into this round. Already 5 versus 4 here, just barely 30 seconds into the round.
Yeah, Unicorn going to find the feet of Sax guy, and he's going to fall shortly after. That's going to be Abyss finding 1 now as 2 go down for the Bearcats. So a 3v2 here. Now Jinja quite weak though, so that's going to be Tim falling. Jinja 10 HP in a dream. Tyler going to be there to shut that one down. So St. Clair Saints will finally put themselves on the board with the round here as we head into round 8 of the first half of Nuke. Moz, he's still sitting at 0-7, but Chance, he's leading the team right now 5-6, and St. Clair will end up getting a round on the board there. So that's exactly what they needed. But the Bearcats, they had so much money saved up that they're able to buy out 5 AKs once again. So they're just in brilliant positioning here so far, and the Bearcats, they're going to be real hard to shut down for the Saints.
What does St. Clair need to do here after picking up a win on a light buy round? How do they switch that tempo in their favor playing into 5 AKs?
Well, they really just got to keep playing with that momentum they had in the previous round. Keep playing your positions. Don't get over aggressive. Play quite passive and wait for the picks to come into you. Tyler, he's doing that here, and he's going to reward it with 4. Oh my god, Tyler goes off and finds 4 with his AUG. And that completely turns the round around for the Saints. Look at this. Chance could have spot the last one, clean them up, and that's exactly what they need to do. You know, you just asked, what do they got to do to keep up the momentum? Tyler getting a 4K. Works perfect.
Yeah, that's it. That's really the golden solution. If you don't know what to do, if you're in a tricky situation, just count on Tyler to clean up the round single-handedly. 1, 2, 3, 4, dropping like dominoes. What an excellent way to swing that round for St. Clair. And now 2-6. This is what I was talking about, that mental momentum. It's not just about the economy. It's not just about how many rounds you have on the scoreboard. It's about how you feel going into these rounds. And you can bet that St. Clair feels amazing after a clean 4K from Tyler's on that last round.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't agree with you more on that one. You know, a lot of it is with the mentality going into these rounds on what you guys kind of want to do. And Moz, he's going to get some tags there on the Tim, but Tim is going to get help from Jinja. Pops out and cleans up Moz. So that's an early player advantage for the Bearcats. Let's see if they're able to run with this one. Looks like they do want to be breaking into this A site, and they make their way through. That's going to be Zekra find Unicorn Love, and that is going to be Jinja finds Abyss. Chance and will answer back, but Tim going to be there for the trade. Leaves everything up to Tyler here now in a 1v4. We saw him get 4 last round. Can he do it again? Going to be quite difficult, but definitely not impossible. He will get shut down, though, right off the hop of things, and that will be your Bearcats leading 7-2 as we head into round 10 here.
Fortunate for St. Clair, they got a nice little push, got 2 rounds under their belt as we get closer and closer to halftime, but that's where the streak's going to stop, at least for now. Thankfully, got a lot of money in the bank, it looks like. St. Clair be able to pick up quite a few funky weapons here going into round number 10 with maybe a little bit more firepower, might be able to actually fight these rounds out. You can already see that Molly getting committed in the stairwell, going to zone St. Clair off from the point, but the flank from Chance gets immediately picked off by Jinja. Quick response there with the turnaround kill to take down one of the St. Clair members, but Tyler with the headshot there is going to drop as well. Jinja got his 2nd kill of the round here now as Tyler tried to get the revenge kill onto Zekra. Did manage to pick that up. Unfortunately, the numbers are still on the Bearcat side. 4 versus 3 now as we get closer and closer to the halfway point. But Abyss from the skies with the double kill, able to single-handedly hold off the point. And the Bearcats now pretty low on HP as they try to close out this round. They're going to have to plant soon or they're just going to get blown up. Now, a 2v1 situation, just Sax guy against the world does find the pick onto Moz. It's just going to be Unicorn BB left. And now this is the 1v1 we've been waiting for. deprived. This is what we need to see from St. Clair. Show us that mechanical ability. Show us that gunfighting, dueling potential, because without that, we're not winning this round.
Yeah, and I think Sax guy's faking to go to B real quick, but he's actually gonna wrap this back and go A, I believe. So Unicorn Love, he's gonna have to, kind of predict that. So Sax guy, he only has 25 seconds on the clock. He's gonna have to run here kind of soon. He will be making his way up this ladder, I assume, and going up to heaven. But Unicorn Love, he has no idea. So Sax guy, he's gonna be able to get this free plant down on this bomb. He's gonna get this down. He has a little bit less health than Unicorn Love, but he does have that little bit of an upper hand now where he has control of the site. He has that bomb down, and now it is all up to Unicorn Love to make a actual move. Let's see what Seth do here. He's in beautiful positioning, just sitting here in this room, waiting for Unicorn Love to hop this bomb and try to bait him out a little bit. So smoke is going to go down. He fakes it off a little bit. Wraps on the smoke. I like the play. Unicorn Love going to clean it up, and he has plenty of time to defuse the bomb. Excellent, excellent bait there from Bobby. Or Unicorn Love.
Was such a saucy maneuver from Unicorn Love to bait the defuse and pull out Sax guy for the 1v1 to close out the round. It's that audio cue, right? You just gotta love messing
for
people
sure.
with those audio cues, baiting them off their position, making them think that they've got the upper hand, and then turning around and getting the jump on them. Very well done from St. Clair here. Now, as we approach halftime here, and everybody's starting to look like they're spending the majority of their bank accounts here as we get closer and closer to that halfway point. What's the strategy here for St. Clair as they try to pick up a couple rounds here?
Well, first thing is going to be Chance going some early op picks there, just like he did outside on the Zakra. So that's going to provide St. Clair a 5v4 player advantage. It's going to be getting an early pick, slowing the play style down a little bit once you get that pick, and just wait for the Bearcats to try to make a move and, do your regular defense strats and clean things up. You have a 5v4 player advantage. You're in beautiful positioning to do so. Maw is going to be going off with the AUG. He finds himself 2 there. He's going to smoke that off. Now there is some players looking around it. Thanks some shots to smoke. Tyler on a big flank, and he finds the last. The AUGs from St. Clair go to work as Moz finds 2 and Tyler finds 1. St. Clair Saints going to be crawling back slowly but surely and biting away at the Bearcats score a little bit here.
Yeah, for St. Clair coming back on the defensive side here before halftime, getting as many rounds as you can under your belt going into the second half is going to be really big for when they're on the attacking end. Really well done from St. Clair on that defense. It was kind of just really excellent job holding off their positions, getting one pick at a time, playing it very slow, as you said, taking those shots one at a time. And Tyler looking for the clip again. There's a triple kill, 1 versus 3. He's going to try to find a 4th, but does get taken down by Saab. And now St. Clair with a 4 versus 2 man advantage. Bearcats are barely hanging onto their lines by a threat. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful kill there for Moz onto Tim. Now Saab with just like a threat of his health remaining does get picked off by Unicorn Love, and that's going to be the round for St. Clair.
Yeah, so St. Clair gonna be only trailing by 2 here now. There's 3 rounds remaining in this half. So if you're St. Clair here, I feel like you do just want to win 2 out of 3 of these rounds, right? If the Bearcats are leading by 1 at halftime, that's okay. It is what it is. If you can at least, start to come back here a little bit. I think they were down, 5-0 to start. So if they can bring this one back to like an 8-7 half or whatever it may be, that'd be beautifully ideal for them. Moz, he actually spots that player barrier, but Jinja will get the best of him. That's going to provide a player advantage for the St. Clair Saints here. Player advantage for the Bearcats here now in a 5v4. As Moz falls early. But Tyler, he's able to answer back for it, makes things a 4v4, evens up the numbers a little bit, finding Saab. So overall, this round could go either way. Chance, he spots one. He cleans it up with a nice little off kill there, 4v3 in favor of your St. Clair Saints. But Jinja got pretty aggressive here on site and will find Unicorn Love. So we do have a 3v3. Jinja is quite weak. Abyss going to be able to trade it. Sax guy finds Abyss. Chance going to find Sax guy. The trades are absolutely going down like crazy. Now Tim going to find Chance. So it's been trade after trade after trade. Now all left in a 1v1. It will be Tyler versus Tim. The battle of the T's. Let's see what happens here.
Crazy round for both of these teams. Really well done, like just teamwork execution. That buddy system we talk about in Rainbow Six, it's kind of apparent in CSGO as well. You never want to be going alone. So your teammate, if you do drop, if you do lose out on the gunfight, your teammate is there to get the counter kill and pick something up back for your team. And both these teams executed on that strategy quite effectively. Now left in the 1v1 situation, as you said, we've seen Tyler pop off quite mechanically in these rounds. He has eyes on the bomb. He knows that it's being defended by Tim. So it's really going to come down to how can he defend his positioning here as he looks for it? Tries to find the cheeky flank, but makes a misread on the positioning, baits out the defuse, and gets blown by Tim. What a beautiful shot, taking down Tyler with the headshot to close out the round for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that's just such an advantage of planting the bomb in a 1v1, right? He can just fall off and wait for somebody to hop it, and it's a 1v1, so only the player you're playing against has to hop it. So once he hears him hop on that bomb, he knows exactly where he is. He can just peek out and he can go for the kill. Where Tyler, he had no idea where that player could have been. So overall, good stuff there from the Bearcats. They are leading by 3 here now. A couple rounds remain in this half. St. Clair Saints, they're going to try to find as many of them as they can do. Really make sure the Bearcats don't have too large of a lead here at half. But Sax Guy going to get aggressive with this Negev. You don't see that every day. Negev going to find one, but Abyss able to be there to trade things out. But Tim's going to shut down Abyss. Now it is a 3v3 as Unicorn finds Tim. But that's going to be Unicorn traded out shortly after. So numbers are in favor of the Bearcats, but Zekra and Jinja both so weak. So to the point where the health is actually in favor of St. Clair, but there's more players alive from the Bearcats. So let's see if Chance and Tyler can use their full health bars right now to try to break through the site and clear something up. Chance might spot something here early. Tyler, he's got a little divot in the smoke that he's going to get aggressive here through in a second. He's going to get tagged down a little bit. Player is just behind Vents. He spots one more player below him. He's going to find that one. Makes things a 2v2. Looks good for the boys, but actually going to be Chance who falls. Tyler, he finds himself one more. Tyler has been full of clips here throughout this game. He spots the last player. He has no time to defuse, though, and Tyler isn't able to get the round. So he's going to run away with his AUG and save that weapon as the Bearcats going to find themselves yet another round. 9-5 lead as we head into the last round of this first half here on Nuke.
That's an incredible performance from both of these teams. And I love the storyline of this first half of both these teams. It starts out with the Bearcats, just a dominant lead, picking up 5 rounds under their belt, just wiping the floor with St. Clair in those first couple rounds. And then we see St. Clair. They make the read on the macro call. They finally figure out what the Bearcats are trying to do and pick up more than a couple rounds in their name. They take their strategy and they break it down into pieces and start picking up a couple wins. And then both teams, as the pressure builds, get into this kind of defensive, very scared, very slow, very passive approach where everyone is just counter-killing for each other, cleaning up and playing defense, really. And it's just so cool watching both of these teams adjust and react to their opponents. Now already, this last round here of the half, Tyler is left to defend by himself. Both teams losing a number of members here. There's Tyler with the kill onto Saab. It's going to be another 1v1 to round out the half. Tyler versus Sax Guy here on the point. The bomb has been planted, so Tyler not only has to pick up the kill, but has to find the defuse as well. It's all or nothing, and Sax Guy finds the kill onto Tyler's. That's going to be the round for Bearcats and the half. 10-5 advantage as we switch sides.
Yeah, so overall, you will see Tyler get himself in a lot of 1v1 positions there, but he's going to end the half 17-11. Great stuff there from Tyler, really racking up a good amount of frags, helping out the Saints get their 5 rounds as much as they can, but they have a lot of work here to do on the T side, bouncing back a little bit and, trying to continue up and pick up where they left off. So overall, I mean, the Bearcats, they're in great position here. CT is the favored side. They have a 5-round cushion that they can rely on. So overall, they're in great position. Sax Guy will open things up with another one, taking down Moz. Moz have a little bit of a rough start to this game, and at least Chance going to be there to answer back to things. 4v4 here now, full control of the site for the Saints. Unicorn, he's going to be watching top ramp. He spots one player, and he is unable to find the kill. Zekra and Saab each find one themselves, all up to Abyss now here in a 1v4. So much work ahead of him. Let's see what he's able to do.
Already for the Bearcats, a huge start onto this round as CT. Just a great way to kick off the half. And as you were saying, that CT advantage really coming in clutch for this team. They don't have to make that aggressive push. There's no urgency on the side of CT until that bomb gets planted, until they have to hunt for the defuse. So for St. Clair, it's really about not only keeping up some of the momentum that they pulled from the first half, but also swinging it even farther in their favor, being able to make these aggressive pushes as a unit. I did want to comment on Moz, though, however. Usually we see Moz either leading or topping the kill chart. Oh my gosh, excuse me, language is hard today. The kill chart for his team, but today actually caught bottom fragging for St. Clair. A really uncharacteristic performance from Moz in today's match.
Yeah, you know, he's can't seem to get things going here on Nuke. It looks like the Saints aren't too familiar with how they want to play this map. So, you know, they will be on that pistol round now, trying to find a pick wherever they can, but the Bearcats are just ready to go. So they're going to be funneling through here now towards ramp. But like I was saying, the Bearcats, look at this. Tim, just in premium position with his MP5 here. He's going to open things up with one, make it two, almost a third. Going to be Unicorn not finding that one, though. Saab going to find one to trade things out. Sax guy has his Negev out, and he cleans up the last two with this Negev. The Bearcats will find yet another round and extend their lead down to 7 points. The guys from Bearcats, they're all playing very close within each other, right? Look at, they're 4 of their players, all are between 12 and 13 kills. Jinja, he stands out a little bit for the side of the Bearcats, but they are all putting in their work and each contributing to the scoreline. So, Bearcats having a great game here so far. The Saints looking to bounce back here this round now that they have a full buy, some armor, and some util. So if the Saints are really going to want to, you know, kind of start coming back in this game, it's going to have to be this round that they do so.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny taking a look at the chat coming into that round, being like, why are you guys being toxic? It's funny because I was looking at that play from the Bearcats saying that's real smart, you know, knowing that your opponents have limited artillery available to them, taking an aggressive lead, an aggressive push defense, and trying to get as many picks as you can to build your team a numbers advantage to start off the round. Really intelligent push from the Bearcats on that play to get the kills off on the forward spawn and really shut down St. Clair at the start of that round. But now for St. Clair, Tyler finding the first kill of the round onto Zekra, gonna pick up a second onto Jinja. But look at the kill trades again and again. These teams, after the rounds get going, they pick up this buddy system so perfectly, and it's a 1-for-1 back and forth. Moz barely winning out on the gunfight there against, I believe that was Jinja, to round out that duel there. Now St. Clair with a 3 versus 2 advantage here. They're going to have to find the plant, and with the numbers advantage, might be able to leverage that to get that aggressive push down.
Yeah, so it looks like they are going to opt to be taking this towards B. Moz isn't the player at the bomb, but he does spot Sax guy. Sax guy going to get tagged for 20, so good little bit of work there from Moz to weaken these players a little bit more. This player is going to be peeking out vent. Moz going to find himself another kill, so great stuff overall there from Moz. Now all left on to Tim, 47 HP, an AK, and a Dream. So he's got himself in a 1v3, and it doesn't look like he wants to save the AK. It looks like he's actually going in to challenge this. I don't know I'm on board with this play. If I was Tim, I'd definitely be saving here, but he will spot Moz and cleans him up. They get 2. Never mind, Tim. He only has 20 HP and just has to deal Tyler. Oh my god, Tim! 1v3. The Bearcats gonna find that round. Honestly, Zeddy, I could not expect that one in a lifetime. So for Tim to be able to pull that one off with only 47 HP, phenomenal stuff there from the Bearcats. They lead by 8 here now, and they are getting closer and closer to closing this one out.
Don't even worry about it, Deprive. I am the king of saying things on cast that don't age well. And Tim, take that statement from you and swing it 360 degrees, 180, pull that round just out of nowhere. Gonna pick up the 1 versus 3 clutch to close out the round. Now 13-5 in favor of the Bearcats as they push forward here, try to hold this defense now against St. Clair. Unicorn Love gonna find a cheeky little pick off onto Jinja with a nice poke from the side through the smoke here. We can already see Tim trying to get aggressive, holding that line single-handedly as the rest of his team puts up a flank here. St. Clair pushing closer and closer to Beast side here, trying to get set up on point to go down to Tim.
My god.
What a beautiful lead from this round. He's just going off today.
Yeah, Tim is absolutely playing amazing so far. And, you know, that will ultimately result in the Bearcats finding themselves yet another round. And they're only 2 away from closing this one out, Zeddy. So if you're the Saints, you got to kind of start getting a little bit worried and playing your absolute hardest here. So it looks like they will be going on a light buy. You're going to see them all keep at least, you know, $1,600, $1,700 around that marker. So they're going to be able to get a few Deagles and the Galil, but going to be no match for the AWP and the M4s and the AKs on the side of the Bearcats. So you will see Sax guy pull the shotgun. He's been really using some interesting weapons throughout this whole game, but it's been working off for him. So it's going to be interesting to see how things play out here. But Moz going to get spotted with this Deagle. He gets shut down from Jinja. early 5v4 advantage for the Bearcats. Chance, he's going to try to find one with his deagle. He's going to connect, cleans up Jinja, but it is a 4v3 in favor of the Bearcats. Sax guy getting aggressive with a shotgun. He's going to find one here shortly. Chance will fall. Make it 2 for Sax guy running and gunning with that shotgun. He gets himself a Galil. He's like, nah, I want my shotgun still. It's going off so good. And he finds himself a 3K with the shotgun. You do not see that every day, folks. And that puts the Bearcats at match point, currently leading by 10. So if the Saints want to even send this one to overtime, they have to win 10 in a row. And it is just such a difficult task. They will have some weapons now, but I mean, so do the Bearcats. So overall, this could go anyway.
Just such an unfortunate situation to be in if you are St. Clair. Shout out to Sax Guy for making the shotgun happen on that last round. I love seeing players picking up aggressive weapons like the shotgun, where you got to get up nice, close, and personal for the boom headshot, taking up that kill there for Sax Guy in that last round, getting 3 kills to his name. But now this round here for St. Clair, it is going to be a little bit trickier trying to get themselves onto the point. Already at a little bit of a health disadvantage. Chance and Abyss getting naded quite a bit. But Chance, with the first blood of the round onto Jinja, is going to lead it off quite nicely. Unfortunately for St. Clair, it's going to be 3 kills immediately. Bam, bam, bam for the Bearcats. And now St. Clair, it's just Abyss and Unicorn left to defend this point.
Yeah, 2v3, they're going to have a lot of work to do ahead of them, but Unicorn Love can open things up nicely, taking down Sax Guy, turn things around to a little bit of a 2v2. Abyss will fall, though, to 1v2, all on the Unicorn Love. The game is in his hands. Zekra, I think he spotted him, maybe not. Zekra, making sure he doesn't challenge him down there. He's just going to send out a smoke, and it looks like they will be hopping this bomb, so never mind, it was a fake, but Zekra going to be there to find the kill, and I think that's going to be your Bearcats to find this game. Yes, they do. That is going to be a 16-5 win for the Bearcats. They looked great throughout this whole matchup, and the Saints just didn't really have an answer for it, and they didn't look too comfortable on Nuke. So overall, it is what it is at the end of the day. The Saints went down swinging, but overall, hopefully they're able to bounce back in the next one.
It's one of those situations where the scoreboard doesn't really tell the whole story, right? For St. Clair, they did an incredible job of just trying to find round wins in situations where you don't really expect it to happen, especially when they had such a rough start on that first half, and then being able to pick up more than a couple rounds and really swing the tempo in their favor was such a great job from them. But unfortunately, the Bearcats just outperformed them in basically every way. Tyler picking up a 4K. Well, all of a sudden, we've got members of the Bearcats pulling them for themselves, right? We've got like pistol 4K, shotgun 4Ks. Like everyone is just popping off in the Bearcat side.
Yeah, so I mean, yes, got to show some love to the Bearcats. They got themselves a huge win there, advancing them to 5-3 now. Saints dropping to 4-4. But overall, you got to show some love to the Saints on where the love is due, right? Tyler, he's probably had the best game of his whole season, whole collegiate career, right? So that was a great game from Tyler. Even though they were only able to, get 5 rounds on the board, Tyler, he still had phenomenal plays, like so many clip-worthy plays happened throughout that game. So really good stuff from Tyler there to see, see all that go down, which is you really do love to see that. So overall, I'm gonna take a quick little look at the standings here, and I can give you guys a little bit of an update on what that game means and how it affects it. So St. Clair Saints, they were 19th going into this game, and that will drop them now to the no, sorry, I think they were like 13th, but that drops them to 17th at 4-4, and it does put the Bearcats up to 7th, currently 5-3. So was gonna be a big game there for the Saints, just unable to pull things off here on Nuke. It is what it is. And Zeddy, what do you think they do moving forward to increase the play a little bit?
In Tanner's always asked me this question on cast, and I always get so uncomfortable because I don't want to be caught lacking talking about CSGO when I don't really know too much about it. But if I'm being honest, one thing that I can always say about teams like this is when you experience a rough loss against a team that just outperforms you, watch the VOD. Like, do what you can. See if you can get a handle of their perspective. See how they approach the plays, and see if there's anything that you can pick up from them that you can apply to your own game. As you mentioned, St. Clair did actually play a pretty decent game despite the huge round discrepancy. It is worth noting that very few of the rounds, in fact, maybe only one, if maybe 2 of the rounds were actually full sweeps. Pretty much every round was like down to the wire, like a 1v1 situation. So St. Clair did a really good job of getting themselves to those positions It's now about closing out on those positions. How do we win those gunfights? How do we win those duels? Or even better yet, how do we prevent that situation from happening? How do we win out on those kill traits and build ourselves a numbers advantage before we get down to the plant or the defuse?
Yeah, so overall, a bunch of close rounds. That scoreline definitely could have been a little bit different, but overall, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So now we'd like to appreciate and thank all you guys for tuning into the stream. We couldn't do it without all you viewers, whether you're from the side of the Bearcats or the Saints. We love having you in here and supporting the stream. So quickly going to show some love to our sponsors, as it wouldn't be possible without them as well. So quick shout out to the St. Clair College Alumni Association, PC Outlet, the Zeckelman School of Business and Information Technology, St. Clair College, Tim Hortons, and the St. Clair SRC. Really phenomenal stuff from all of them. And before we end the stream, we're going to cut to a schedule break real quick, and we can go down about what matches you can expect to see this week. So starting us off, tomorrow, 7 p.m. EST, the Overwatch matchup. Be sure to tune in for that one. That's going to be a banger. And then March 9th. It's been a little bit since we had some Saints gaming Call of Duty action, but they will be back 9th, a Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST for the CCL. Be sure to tune into that one. March 10th, the Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST, we have Fortnite Play Versus. So that's always some pretty interesting times, a pretty good build fights or some pretty good gunfights overall. So make sure you guys tune into that one on Wednesday. Thursday, we got ourselves the Overwatch 5 p.m. EST. They're playing once again, not in Play Versus, but in another league. And then the 11th, again, later that night, we got League of Legends. So we got a double header there for you guys on the Thursday. So be sure to tune in for lots of Saints esports throughout that time. And now if we want to see a quick little apparel advertisement, you can make sure you guys all get your Saints gaming apparel at acquire.com/Saints. And you can see your hoodies there, the jackets, the jerseys, the t-shirts, everything looking nice and clean. So overall, you love to see that. But now back to us real quick as we close things out here for the day. Zeddy, it was a great time casting alongside you, and I'm really hyped to see if the Saints roster can bounce back after this loss and really not take a mentality too much. Just go back, watch the VODs, get back to work, and come back swinging going into the next one.
Absolutely. It was our first time casting together, and I have to say, I really appreciated your knowledge, and I'm sure the viewers did as well, getting that insight on Counter-Strike Global Offensive. If you're new to the game, be sure to check into our streams. We do our best to make them noob-friendly as possible so that everybody can join in the fun. So big thank you to Deprive for putting up all that information on that weapon economy, all that stuff. It's really good to hear and see that. And thank you to all of you for tuning into the stream. Like Deprive said, we wouldn't be able to do this if we didn't have viewers. So thank you so much for tuning into that. And be sure to turn into League of Legends on Thursday. That is going to be our first round of playoffs in the Upsurge Minor League. I'm going to be there coaching, casting, doing what I can to help out. So make sure you come support that event because it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, for sure. So I think that's going to call it for the day. Overall, though, guys, once again, just love having you guys in here and supporting the squads. But my name is Deprive, joined alongside Shaddy or Zeddy. Thank you guys all for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one.